start to the stream. Few lack of communication is all I'm going to say, but that's be all and end all. This is round 5 Spain for the competition, the comp tier tonight. Obviously, we're about a couple minutes into qualifying already. Got a few times in. Currently, Armour top at the moment with a 12.6. Baby Hornet also with a 12.6 in second. Couple times in there. Got a few reserves in. Handful of reserves. And co-com with me is a certain language guru. Would you say, and yeah, language guru?
Se puede. Hola a todo el mundo.
Okay, don't show
aquí
off.
en España, Cataluña. Sí, porque
Don't show off.
dices que soy un gurú de idiomas. Entonces, tenemos que hablar en español.
No one likes to show off, and no one likes to show off. But yes, this is Catalonia, Spain. Barcelona. The track is actually 50 miles northeast of the central Barcelona, so we're not that far from the centre of the city.
50 miles?
15, sorry.
Oh,
15.
Okay, sorry. I thought, wow, that's...
Yeah, sorry about that,
much
15.
More than I thought.
Yeah, well...
We'll call it Madrid
just...
then.
Yeah.
And not move the track to the street track. Oh.
Yeah. Sorry about that, not 50, it's 15 miles from central Barcelona.
I maybe misunderstood, it's my French coming out.
You talk too quick.
Sometimes I don't. Oh well. If I could drive as quick as that. Anyway, we have...
Can't get the YouTube up on my phone, so... bit of a problem with that there, so...
Don't worry.
I'll just move on. Let's see. Who shall we follow? Let's have a look at how Wookie does on his lap.
There was a strange incident at the very beginning of qualifying. The drivers were on their out lap at the start, and Dacon's teammate for the night, Friedel Olsen, I didn't quite pick up what happened, but he he drove into a car, so lost his front wing, and he's got a 5 place grid penalty. So I'm not sure what happened there. We might see it in the stewards, but it was very strange on an outlap for everybody.
Possibly. As Dacon goes quickest now. Since coming back, he has really started to show what he's capable of, and he's running no assists as well, if I'm correct, because I heard on the grapevine that Dacon's running no assists now.
All right.
Been watching videos of a particular F1 esports driver.
Touchy?
I don't know which one because there's that many. But anyway, as Bergen's disqualified, so he's going to be making sure he's starting at the back, as he is a elite driver, so he is one of the higher tier drivers and has decided to make sure he is last on the grid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dacon has been the man in form recently.
I'm scared for him. I'm scared that if he comes to expert, he's gonna make me look like an absolute noob.
Well, you know what's left to do. Practice.
I already do.
Practice hard a bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump on board with me, my expert tier teammate, as he's qualifying on the medium tyres.
Oh yeah.
Fox also. Yeah, good result for us in Spain on Monday. me and Fox
was
for
it
the
2 and 4 or
Mercedes
something?
duo. But
What
that's
did you get, 2 and
Monday.
4?
This is Wednesday, so we move away from that. He's gone from one Mercedes powered car to another Mercedes powered car because he's reserving in the Aston Martin tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I did notice that we got, like I said earlier when I started the stream, quite a lot of reserves in tonight. I think there's about 9 outside of comp tier and at least 2 comp tier actual reserves. So we've got 11 reserves in total tonight.
I'm going to enjoy this.
As Fox said in the Discord general chat earlier on, he says, I'm looking forward to MRCX. And it's practically what it feels like because you got a mixture of tiers in this tier race. So it's practically like a second MRCX.
Yeah, it is.
Jump up to Scottish Ninja, who's invalidated, but is he going to go again? No, he's not. He's going in the pits. We'll jump to Armour, who's currently in the middle section of the lap. He's got the chrome McLaren helmet whilst driving an Alpine. Not a bad combination, though. I'm not a fan of the chrome helmet, though. It looked nice in real, but to be honest, the game doesn't make it look all that nice as it was.
Yeah. I don't really pay attention to the helmets, to be honest. I enjoyed their livery, the chrome livery.
Oh yeah, the chrome McLaren livery is. Oh, he's like 0.001 slower than his banker. He's 1,000 slower than his banker.
Not to be fair, his banker is already pretty quick.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be hard to.
His banker was quicker than my run in qualifying on Monday because I can't even get into the 12s round here. That's how bad I am at qualifying pace. So I think we're about in the same vote because we both don't like qualifying.
Yeah, that's got to be a Mercedes thing. Except Mercedes in real life, they're not quick in quali, they're not quick in the race either, so... So 4 minutes left.
Yeah, some time for everyone to improve.
Yeah, and it's a short track as well, so even if you've got 3 minutes left in the session, you can still go back in and change your tyres and go for another run.
You have a point there. It is a short track. It looks long, but it is short, so it can be misleading because like it's about a 112 lap with low fuel and flat out qualifying pace.
Yep.
It's like you say, it's shorter than it is, but obviously it's gone shorter since they removed that final chicane. Because they went back to the old layout from before, but with the newer changes towards the end of that middle sector.
Yep, I don't mind the changes they did.
I thought I was going to grow to having the no chicane there, but having the chicane there suits my style of driving a bit more, so I kind of missed that final chicane. Chaos Druid has asked a very, very important and very interesting question, and why don't you like doing qualifying?
Because I'm not good at it, that's why. And even when I try, well, no, I've sometimes done well, but when I try, I usually am just
Scottish Ninja from that, save his dignity.
To be fair, that's the trickiest part of the track.
Oh yeah, the uphill chicane.
Yep.
As Fox goes quickest on a 12-2.
turn
on
too much, you can
mediums as
spin,
well.
and you can hit the sausage go as well.
Yeah,
There's plenty that can go wrong in it.
I tend to not go high like really quick. I tend to cruise through there because I'm so scared of the back end stepping out because it's I'm not full throttle through there.
I try and straighten the, if it makes any sense, I try to straighten the
obviously,
as much as I can.
straighten the car up as much as you can through there. So yeah.
Melvin's
As we'll follow Jay Muir on what will be his final qualifying attempt. He's currently sat on a 13.002 in 10th place. So can he improve and hopefully get himself into the 1 minute 12s, as we have an Alfa Romeo stationary round about the same part. Yep, Melvin has gone at the same point as Scottish Ninja did prior.
Has stopped in the pit lane.
Yeah, Wookie's decided to retire in the pit lane. He's
well, it's the end of the session anyway for him. If he's not on track, it's finished.
Yeah. As Jay Muir comes into the... Oh, he's gone slightly wider and it's invalidated him. So that's his qualifying done.
Back on his 1/10 off.
Let's jump to the Red Bull.
Yeah, he's gone for the very late apex here on turn
5.
I
tend to go for the early apexes. But it's whatever suits you best. Looks very planted through there.
Yeah, flat out.
And flat, yeah.
And he's not improving.
No, he's 3/10 down. As Wazza currently sits in second.
Oh, he got...
Oh, as his teammates jumped him. Freddie jumps into third. As Dakon remains fourth, he doesn't improve.
Oh my god, but he got impeded on his on the final corner.
Jump to our champion, just jumping on to our championship leader. Stube in the Ferrari on his final run. Inherited the championship lead after the last round. After I think he won last time, so inherited the lead in the championship that way. Looks very nice and tidy through the final 2 corners. Runs to the line. He doesn't improve. He stays P6.
Because Olsen will get a 5-place grid penalty.
Yes, that's true. As Armour, who's not got enough energy left.
No.
B17 pits. Dino's not on a lap either. I think that's it.
Yep. Yes.
As Dakon decides to finish his lap instead of going into the pits, but that is qualifying. We shall run through the order when it decides to come up. Just waiting for the odd car to be pushed into the garage. I will quickly say about the apology for the late start to the stream, but we will move on from that.
P2 to P6 is so close.
Oh yeah, it's very tight at the top. Very tight at the top. I think it's just Armour we're waiting to be pushed into garage. There we go. We'll run through the grid order eventually. So we have a Wild Fox on pole. Wazza second. Freddie is third, but with his penalty will drop down to about, what would he drop down to? And I can't math quick. P8. but we'll still run down. So Convertible 4th, Armour 5th, Stoob 6th, Hornet 7th, Melvin 8th, who will bump up because of Friddy's penalty. Then it's Wookie P9, J-Mer 10, Scottish Ninja 11, Smith 12, Airways 13th, Sambal 14th, B17 15th, Dino 17th, Dino 16th, Gibbon 17th, Eunice 18th, Fannin 19th, who decided to not set a lap time, and then Bergen at the back end of the grid in 20th, deciding to disqualify himself to start at the back. It's going to be quite an interesting race to say the least, with the amount of reserves we've got. Might even give you a bit of a headache for doing the results afterwards.
Yes, it will. That's for sure. Because there are quite a yeah.
Yeah, we've got
that. Reserves always change, and I've got
that 5-minute interval now to allow drivers to sort the strategy out, fuel, and even go for a quick toilet break if needed.
Mm-hmm. Can be important.
You've got, yeah, when
because that brings the weight down in the car.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everything matters. Let's put it that way. Yeah, every ounce matters. Yeah, whilst we're doing the 5-minute interval, I'll just say a few things about the Catalonia track. First time they ever raced here was in 1991, which was won by a certain mustache wearing British driver by the name of Nigel Mansell, or as the Italians used to nickname him, Io Leone, the Lion. When he was at Ferrari, he won the 91 race in his Williams. 2012 Spanish Grand Prix was the shock of the season, with Maldonado getting his debut race win with the Williams team. But all that euphoria of your first win, only for your team garage to go up in flames afterwards. You can't script it. You go for the highest of highs, and then all of a sudden the lowest of lows because your team garage has gone up in flames. And
they must have set a few fireworks alight.
Probably
to celebrate a few. One or too many drinks.
As we're going out on formation now.
Already? Oh.
Looks like it. Doesn't feel like 5 minutes.
Boys. No, it doesn't.
But Fox will lead everybody round on the grid. Whilst we're on formation lap, we'll have a little look at tyres, see what people are on before everyone gets going. Majority of the people are gone for the mediums. There's a couple drivers on the hard tyres, and there's two drivers on the soft tyres. So all three tyres selected for the race. Predominantly, I think the medium hard would be the safest option. I mean, you could always go for a hard medium as well, try and save the faster tyre to the end. But
that can work. That can work.
Yeah, it can work.
Even if you've got the slower tyre at the start, the DRS train can really help you stay in that group and not lose too much time. So you would actually improve your strategy, I think, if you can stay with the guys up front.
Yeah. But it asks the question as well.
Yeah.
You're starting on the hards. Obviously, you can still stay out with the late safety car because obviously it'll extend your tyres. But how long do you stay on those hard tyres if you get another safety car? Because obviously you don't want to be staying out under too many safety cars.
Yeah. Well, in a normal strategy, I think you'd race maybe 19, 20 laps at tops on your hard tyres. But if you want to extend it a bit, go until 24. 24, yeah. Because the softs aren't too bad on this track, but even for 9 laps, I think the mediums will be better.
Yeah, the drop off though is very quick on the soft tyres.
Yeah. So, have we got everybody on the grid?
Yep, last couple cars getting into the grid slots. Only one car failing to make its mark as we're about to get the lights. So we'll go on board with Fox to see the lights as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And it's lights out in Spain for round 5 of the comp tier of MRC. Everyone getting away nice and cleanly on the start. Couple jostling for position off the line. See how nice and tidy they're into turn 1. Fox retains the lead. As it's like a mad one behind as Baby Hornet 4th in the Ferrari, so he's made a good start. Scottish Ninjas dropped a few places. There's a lot of jostling for position obviously in the first lap. Everyone's trying to get that little start. Yellow flag.
At the back we've got a spin for Melvin.
Yeah, Melvin's round.
We've got an incredible start from B17. He's up to P10. He's made.
That is a very impressive start by B17.
Yep. He finished 2nd as well in the last race, so he's in form as well. The man in the French baguette.
As Eunice seems. We've got. We've had an accident in front. That's Baby Horn. 5 seconds. Severe collision. As we have a virtual safety car.
I don't know if you had that, but I had a few teleportations from.
Yeah, there was a bit of a spike there that I witnessed as well.
That was weird.
But at least this virtual will allow everyone to calm themselves down. Obviously, the opening lap, everybody's wanting to gain what places they can off the start, but as we all know, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You can't win a Grand Prix on the very first lap.
Yes. And in all of that incident has given B17 2 further positions. Up to
P8. So he's 8th now. Fanning up to 13th from starting P19, so he's also gained a handful of places. Not surprised with the way his starts are. I should know. Bergen's not made much ground. I think Bergen's pitted under that virtual, probably damage or whatnot, so he ain't made much ground from the back of the grid.
Virtual should be ending very soon because we've nearly had a whole lap.
Gone green now, so we're back racing again. We'll just have a quick jump to the front where we have Wazza and Fox, but the gap has opened back to a second.
Run really wide. Stube is there to take the position.
Yeah, Dacon loses position to Stube and is now got his teammate behind, so the championship leader up into 3rd place.
Yep. He might have struggled with tyre temps.
DRS enabled. So it won't be until the middle part of the lap as Fanning sets 21.3 to set the fastest lap at the moment. Dacon gets the place back going into turn 1. Nice clean move. As we got a yellow in sector 3, I think that's Baby Hornet round again. I wonder if him and Armour have had a bit of a coming together. As Wookie has just made a move on Friddy. And so is Jamer, but the Friddy gets the position back for being on the inside. Really close, respectable racing in certain parts of the track. It's great to see, especially at this early in the race. We'll follow this group of cars at the moment, all leading behind DAC Convertible. As Fox sets a 15.2 to take the fastest lap away from Fanning.
Buzz's pace is really good. So we've got Dacon who's managed to get his place back on Stube.
Stube's looking to make a move with the RS into turn 1 and Doesn't quite make the move, and now he's vulnerable to Wookie, who's looking around the outside.
Yeah, these guys should probably try and be a bit more...
And he's made the move around the outside as well. Oh, yeah, bit of a twitch, but collected it. That was great by Wookie. It's amazing how much grip you got on the outside, but early in the race it's doable. But when those marbles start collecting up on the outside, it just drags your car off. You just go off. Well, you don't go off, but yeah.
Wookie's gone off.
Yeah,
Wookie's gone off. He was on the on the curve, so that doesn't help when you get stuck on the curve. Scottish Ninja's doing well as well.
Yeah, Scottish Ninja P7 at the moment. He's within this gaggle of cars as there goes a polystyrene brake board. Now, can Wookie make the move on that convertible into turn 1? He's already made it with DRS and Stube having a look as well, but not close enough.
And Simon is the first victim of
is the uphill chicane?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
We've had it. It's claimed its first victim, and it's one of the Ferraris, which won't do their Constructors' Championship any good. Because Ferrari currently leading the Constructors' Championship as... those two that started on the soft tyre, unless they haven't already, I reckon will come off the soft tyre now.
Well, Mao was one of them, I think, and he pit a few laps ago, and he's running wide. Something's wrong with his car. I don't know if he's got some floor damage, side pod damage, but he must have some form of damage because he's struggling. And who was the other one? We had Armour.
I can't remember who the other one was. As Fox is,
I think it was Olsen.
Fox is pitting. Fox is changing strategy. Wazza stays out, so he'll take the lead.
Yep. On the restart, this group of Wookie, Stube, and who was it, Dakon as well?
Yeah, Dakon, who's actually decided to pit, yep. So's Eunice. Yep.
Well, that group should probably work together because Waza was just driving away. There was no way they were going to be.
It was
because they were too
it was
busy,
keeping Fox company within a second.
Yep.
Was Waza. I don't know if he's got the stream on though, but Scottish Ninja Biff says join the party. Join the party, whatever that means. I think Biff's got a party that he wants you to join, so don't shoot the messenger if you're focusing on your driving. And if you're gonna join parties, do it under a safety car because it's less hassle of you crashing out. I reckon safety car in probably about lap 8. End of lap 8.
It should be end of lap 7. It should be, but there again, it all depends on.
Well, they only picked it up. They only picked it up this lap, and it ain't done a full lap yet. So that's why I'm guessing end of lap 8.
I think it will be in lap 7. Arma is not that far away. He's about 1 sector away, so in 1 lap he should be able to.
The Rummeister is in the YouTube chat. How you doing, Hodge? How you doing, Mark?
I'm wondering something. Is there any such thing as Spanish rum? Maybe you could tell us.
Good question. Is there any such thing as Spanish rum, Mark? If you could just clear that up.
The encyclopedia of rum. The rum encyclopedia.
Oh, he's the connoisseur of the rum. He does.
Yeah.
He sits there in a corner. He sniffs it, gives it a 12, takes a sip, and thinks, "Yeah, I'll have that then next sip." Probably. Usually, it's Caribbean.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Usually it's Caribbean, but I was wondering if.
Yeah. There is English, Scottish, and Welsh. I've never tried rum.
Chaos Druid wants Mark to give the answer in Spanish. Thing is, he's not on
I
comms,
don't-
so he can't actually say. And if he does write it, it will be through Google Translate. So
Yeah, which'll
what do
be
you think?
cheating.
yeah,
Well, you're the MRC's Google Translate anyway. Safety car in at the end of lap
Only in
7.
the limited. Only in the
Clever
limited
clogs.
capacity. Yep, end of lap 7. Yep.
And yes, I do
Weather
it times for some nice rums. It does have a fair enough mark as Wazza becomes the
I guess so. Yeah.
safety car for the time being for this restart.
I think Wookie will be able to keep up with Wazza.
Yeah, Wookie, champion in his own right, so he's got what it takes as Wazza goes just before the final corner. But
Yep,
Wookie
and
stays
Wookie's
with
ready
him. Wookie getting a nice tow from the AlphaTauri in front. Not
Yep,
quite close
everyone
enough
using
to
plenty of
make
their
a look
batteries.
into turn 1. So nice tidy restart by everybody. As long as there's no collisions right into turn 1, I think everybody's made it through nice and neatly from the minimap. Yes, that's good to see. As Wookie's actually all over Waz's diffuser at the moment, which is allowing Stube and J Mer to creep up as well.
What do you think about Dacon's strategy?
What tyre is he on
going for
currently? Because I
Haas
know he
right now.
pitted under the full safety car, so
Yeah,
without
he's
giving,
on hard, so he's
oh, he's on hard. Ooh,
yeah. I find it very.
I think
early
it's
to go onto that tyre because-
I think it's to be a bit early, to be fair,
Yeah.
because you're going to be asking a bit too much of the tyres towards the end. But we'll see how the strategy pans out. But obviously, anything can happen. As we'll still following Wazza and Wookie at the front, as Wookie seems to have a less draggy car than Wazza. He seems to get a good run on the straights as we've had a move further back. I think that's
it could be
Freddie on Smith. I think the McLaren just had a bit of a twitch there. Oh, we have a yellow flag.
Armour's had an issue again. Spins
He's got-
can happen on that corner.
Yeah, especially if you get too much on the accelerator. Because the idea is to... I think the idea is... Oh, J Mear's gone.
Oh, we've got a second
Second one at the uphill chicane and another full
Yep.
safety car.
Well, let's hope that's it for the night because we want to race.
Yes, we want to see racing.
We
don't
want to
want
see
it-
these guys
we
battling.
we want to see him race. We want to see him battling. We don't like parade laps. Oh, Wookie looked like he were going to stay out, but decided to go in, and Stu followed.
I think going to hards isn't such a bad idea right now because they will clearly go to the end.
Yeah, they'll go they'll go to the end from here.
But I'm not so confident in the ability of the safety car to stay in the pits for another 20 laps. I think,
No.
I think Mr. Mylander might get a bit itchy and want to go out for a bit of a stroll in his What is it? Is it an Aston Martin? No, it's a Mercedes.
It's a Mercedes in Spain.
Yeah. He'll want to rev that engine a bit, I think. So
speaking of the safety car, I prefer the Aston Martin. It looks so much nicer than the Mercedes. And as a driver in MRC representing Mercedes, like yourself as well, I shouldn't really be saying that.
We should be getting some a bit of royalties.
Dear.
I prefer the Mercedes. It is, and it looks faster as well.
If the Mercedes if it weren't red and it was silver like it used to be, then I'll probably say the Mercedes.
I liked when it was red. When it was
It looked better when it was silver. Yeah. I don't like it in the red.
And it was kind of confusing as well, because that meant that you usually had 3 Mercedes up front during safety cars. 3 silver Mercedes. Back in the old age of Rosberg versus Hamilton.
Oh yeah. I think most of the safety cars throughout the lifespan of Formula 1, when the safety cars were brought in, have been predominantly Mercedes cars.
Definitely since the end of the 90s, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And before that, it was a bit of a mix. It depended on the race at the beginning, didn't it?
Well, the reason why
who'd choose the safety car.
Yeah, well, the reason why we have 2 safety cars nowadays is because part of the contract, I think, to get Aston Martin into Formula 1, they wanted one. I think they wanted one of their road cars to be a safety car, part of the deal for getting in Formula 1. I don't.
Okay.
I may be wrong about it, but I think that was part of the deal. I don't know fully. I may be talking out my bum, but hey ho.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me. Because that's what that's part of Stroll's strategy. He wants to promote the cars as well, so it makes sense.
So obviously, whenever you got a road car Aston Martin at the front, you're getting plenty of publicity. That's for sure.
Yep.
For his road cars. I mean, if it was down to Mark Hodgson, I reckon we'd have a Hyundai safety car. If it were down to Hodgson, imagine that, a Hyundai safety car.
How long would the lap be?
Good question.
Imagine Max, Hamilton, and Lewis all complaining about the current speed of the safety car.
Oh yeah, what
would it be next time?
I've got it going in the chat, in the YouTube chat. Anyway, we're going to go racing again. This time Waz has got Freddy behind him. I wonder if he'll go at the same point again.
Wow, yeah.
He's gone. Freddy not so close to him as Wookie was on the other restart, but we're going green again. Hopefully we'll get plenty of laps in this time.
The toe is so powerful on this track though.
Yes, you get a good run out the final corner and you're within a decent gap of the car, you can get such a lovely toe. Sometimes a double toe if you're lucky. As Freddy's lost loads of places. He's had a mare on this opening lap for the restart.
On turn 3.
Yeah, I seen a car on the grass, but I didn't actually know who it actually was because of the shot. As we'll jump to.
And Wookie's going around the outside of Gibbon, but he had to bail out of it.
Yeah. I'm going to follow Smith as he looks to challenge Scottish Ninja, as we have. I think that's Fox and Fanning scrapping away just behind him.
Oh,
no quarters given between those two.
Oh,
as Dacon's made a move as well, looking at the timing page. We'll jump down. Is Yeah, oh, the Haas. Oh, good catch there by the Haas driver. I think that was Sambal at the final corner. Looked like he was going to lose the car, but he caught it. Got a good gaggle of cars behind that convertible.
Yeah, but he's going to be struggling now because he isn't within a second of the car in front. So he's the lead car. He's the one who won't be having any.
He's not close enough to get any sort of tow whatsoever from Fanning, who's just up the road.
Yeah.
As I think that's a move. Melvin, yes, Melvin's made the move on Dino.
Spit's doing well for now. P3, of course, it's due to strategy, but
yeah,
he's still there, and he's not exactly dropping like a rock.
Looks like I don't know if it was a bit of team orders by Haas or just an overtake, but the Haases have swapped places, and Wookie snuck through as well past the Haases and gained 2 places.
It doesn't look like there's much.
No, it doesn't look like team orders, does it? As Wazar gets 3 seconds, first one of the night, as Stube has also. As
Stube's going through. So
Dino's lost loads of places there. Must have been out of shape through those couple of corners. Hopefully he can recuperate and get going again. Palang says hello in the YouTube chat. Hello, Palang.
Good evening.
Just had to bump up the order. Seeing how Bergen's doing in 7th as he's on the back of that convertible.
Dagon's managed to close the gap by about 4/10 this lap.
Yeah, that
also in this chicane, so he could be within DRS range in a few corners time.
Well, he's took quite a few tenths through those couple of corners. As
yep.
I think Fox and Smith are having a jostling for position. Good evening, Mandy. In the YouTube chat as well. Seems to have quietened down a bit, even though you got people within DRS, and obviously one of the pet hates of a race driver is the DRS train, because there's not a lot you can do about it.
Yeah. Tell me about it. But he's managed to make position up. He was the last car on the track with which hasn't pit yet. So down in 15th, he's managed to get back up into 14th. It's a tough race for him. He had a very good qualifying, but it's all gone bad these last few laps.
Still plenty of laps to go though. So, and as we know, anything can happen. Could have another one of those things that run at the front of the grid as Scottish Ninjas round at the top of the hill at the right hand up.
Yeah, take your time, don't burn your tyres.
Wait until it's safe to get going again. That's a big one for Scottish Ninja. He was doing so well keeping up with the guys at the front.
He's got to get his head back down and just follow.
Got to find that rhythm again.
Yep. The good
As
thing for him is that
Fanning's.
Whoa, it's so close.
Whoa, that's tight. I've just jumped on Fanning because he made the move, and then all of a sudden, Dacon and Smith within inches of each other through turn 2. Luckily, both of them, as we have had a retirement in the pit lane, which is Scottish Ninja. Fox has retaken the lead as we have a safety car. What's that for? Is that Gibbons round at turn 3?
That's weird. Because no, he has lost his wing.
Do you agree with the safety car coming out if there's like a front wing or anything, even if it's not on the racing line?
Realistically speaking, no. if it's not on the track, there's no
There's no need
There's
for
no
it.
real point in it, you know. Like virtual is well enough. If you want a steward to get on the track and remove the debris, that's enough. But it's a game.
I think most people are probably going to be pitting and looking for a fresh set of mediums, but we have a new race lead up. Kyle Bergen.
Yeah. But he probably will. Oh no, he's not.
Yeah, I don't think he's pitted at all so far.
No, he's not. I think he's just having fun. He's trying to see how far he can stretch these tyres.
Oh, I think he's overshot the safety car though.
Yeah, this one is tricky because you get. And B17's got. He's stopped. What's happened?
I think
Has he got damage?
he was.
I think he's fine.
Bergen overshot the safety car, so he had to wait for the safety car to get going, and it also caught Wookie out. And then B17 coming up behind, I think, had to have a slight divert that he didn't hit the cars in front, and I think the back end went round as he was trying to get the car slowed down. Because I think does B17 run no assists?
I think he doesn't. I think he doesn't. He drove in Elite here this week, and he did pretty well. So I think he's got no assists.
I mean, the only thing I can think of is when you're trying to slow your car down with no assist is obviously you lock up the rears, don't you? And that can cause the back end to go round. That's just a guess from somebody that runs ABS, because I don't. I know how to run no assist to an extent, but I don't know the full rigmarole on it.
Well, it's all about feeling where the limit of the car is. It's not necessarily the rear of the car that locks. If your rear locks, well, just correct your brake balance. That's one thing. But yeah, you've always got that much bigger risk of locking your tyres with no ABS. It's not necessarily the rear tyres. This
is no jab at the lad, but it's recent times. It's a very peculiar position for Bergen to be at the front of the pack. That's no jab at the lad.
No, he's doing well, and I think he needs this for his confidence. He's been
he needs.
He's been talking himself down recently, and he needs to realise that it's just a few bad races he's having. He's been unlucky. He's been in incidents, and
I mean, another driver that's trying to pick himself up from Monday was Fanning, because he got caught up in an incident which ended his race actually.
Yeah.
So he's looking to get a couple mile in, especially when he doesn't practice that much.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Safety car in. How good's your restart, Bergen?
His F1 practice is on GTA.
True.
So we've got Fox on soft tyres, so he wants to show a few fireworks.
He wants to go gung ho, don't he? All right, Mark. Just because you won a race. I bet he had to go shop to get new bottles of rum because he drank them all in celebration on Monday. Anyway, Bergen, he's taking his time on this restart. He's leaving it right until the last minute. He's gone.
Well, I can't
Mind games at its best.
Well, he's still in front, so
Yeah,
He'll be
it's
very happy about
worked.
it.
It's worked.
Yeah, yeah. Airways up to third as well. That
Fox looking
early pit
racy
stop
on those soft
working for him.
tyres, as you said. All over the back of the four in front. Speaking of that, as Fox looks to gain a place, going around the outside of Airways.
That looks so easy.
He made it look. To be honest, he made it look easier than it is.
Oh,
Wookie's a bit out. Oh, contact! Fox has lost an end plate.
That's such a shame.
That's not going to help Fox's aerodynamics.
Yeah, won't help. He'll probably stay out a few laps in the hope that a safety car will come out, but yeah, expect him to come in.
Fanning looking racy as well as he's made a position in the Williams.
Yeah, that's very unlucky. Very unlucky.
Yeah, as he's actually deciding to pit now, so looking to get it out of the way. Airways 3 seconds. As we've got about 3 wide going down to turn 1. Near enough, not quite. Or 4 wide going into turn 1.
4 wide nearly. Yeah, in these moments you need to be very confident with the guys around you. And
gee whiz.
I think.
Everyone's looking racy.
Yeah. It's a tough one as well because you start the lap with the chicane. So if you're the car on the outside, you get squeezed by the car on the inside on the next corner. It's very hard to leave room.
Fanning on a very good, very racy charge.
Yeah, we've got a how's it called? Racy Scouser.
Mad Scouser.
But he's in the blue car, so
he's an Evertonian for the night.
Yeah, he's an Evertonian for the night.
I'm gonna get shot for that one.
He's never gonna carry you in GTA ever again.
Bah. DRS enabled now, so we'll have DRS in the middle part of the lap. Obviously we won't get it on the start-finish straight this time round.
And what do you think about that middle DRS zone? To me, it's like it's not. Part of me wants
to say it's pointless because the only way you could really utilise is if you're right up the back of the car in front on that uphill right-hander.
Yeah.
Which we may see here with Wookie on the back of Bergen. We may see an overtake though. No, as we just seen that, I think it's too short to be able to do anything with it. I mean, yes, you can use it to set up for the start-finish straight, keep yourself within that DRS detection point before the end of the lap. But apart from that, it's B17's round.
Whoa.
Yeah. I think that I do think that DRS straight in the middle, you'd more or less use that to set up the move onto the start-finish straight.
Yeah, that's what I feel is as well. In the old the previous configuration, it could actually be an overtaking spot, whereas this is a bit more awkward.
Yeah, because I think you're not. Yeah, because I think before they changed it, it was a heavier braking zone than what it is now, because it was a tighter hairpin.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I still prefer this corner because that helps, in my opinion, the cars to stay a bit closer for the main straight, but only from that point of view. If you want an overtaking spot, that's not an overtaking. No, it is, but not as good an overtaking spot. We're gonna have 2 laps behind the safety car. Fox will be catching up. He's pit again for soft tyres. He had his damage, pit once, and pit again. So he's got the freshest tyres in the field.
Well, by the time the safety car comes in, I think you'll be able to take the softs to the end.
Yeah, you can do 10 laps. It will be 10 laps.
Well, Bergen's dialed in for the soft tyres because we're on lap 22 and he still hasn't pitted, so he's dialed in for a soft tyre run at the end.
Yep, he's very confident in a one last safety car. Is someone pitting? Yeah, it's
got two drivers, three drivers pitting actually. B17 at the back's deciding to pit as well.
Let's have a look at pit stops. We've got two drivers who've had full pit stops. Oh, and B17's DNF'd. Maybe he had some heavy damage.
Some kind of damage, probably.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, just as you say with the pit stops, majority of people making one stop. There's a couple of people that have made two, but then you look down there and you got Armour who's made 5 stops and Fox that has made 4. But as we know, we've seen earlier in the stream, Wookie got out of shape on the uphill chicane, bouncing over the yellow curb, which Fox got a bit unsighted and ended up losing an end plate, which is easily done through there because there's only one line through there. You can't really. It's not an ideal place to be getting alongside another car. Your best bet is just following. Yeah, B17 confirming in the YouTube chat rear wing damage.
Well, you missed this track. Oh, what's happened to Armour? Oh no, it's just B17. Okay.
As Bergen, once again for the second time, will become de facto safety car for this restart. Will he leave it as late as he did last time, though? Because I think Wookie will be ready for that. Mind you, with the amount of wear he's probably got on those tyres, I think leaving it as late as possible is probably the best thing.
Well, if he leaves it as late as last time, he won't catch anybody out. So
everyone will be ready for it.
Gone now.
He's gone. Yeah,
he's gone now, and he's not really caught anyone out. But,
no, Wookie.
It's better.
Not far off, but Wookie's closing with that slipstream though. He must have a very low setup, Wookie, because of how close he was getting to Bergen on that straight. I know Bergen probably running a draggier car himself.
He likes downforce, yeah.
There's Airways showing a nose, making shapes to try and... There's Fanning also. Fanning late on the brakes, trying to go around the outside of Airways. Space given, makes the move around the outside. Respect by both drivers.
Bergen is doing incredibly well in this restart. I know he's a higher tier driver, but still. He's nearly pulled a second on Wookie, who's no slouch.
No, Wookie's no slouch in any means. As Dakon makes a move, but does he make it stick? He does. Dakon making positions as well. Who's now on the medium tyres.
It's going to be interesting battle into turn 1 between Airways and Waza.
As just jump to Fanning as he's
through.
Fanning's right up the diffuser of Wookie on the inside. Makes it stick. So the Williams up into second place. But because Bergen and Fanning are higher tier drivers, provisionally Wookie is winning this race currently.
Yes, indeed.
With Dakon in second. So, to be honest, Wookie doesn't really need to focus on Fanning and Bergen as long as he just keeps Dakon behind.
Yeah, but he'll still be wanting to
Oh yeah,
stayed just behind Fanning.
he'd want the bragging rights though as well.
Oh, I'm saying he'll want the DRS.
Yeah, and
most
that.
importantly.
Oh, Airways is gone.
And we've got
the uphill chicane claims another car.
Right, we don't have the safety car. So.
No, as Wookie goes
no,
very deep.
Run wide,
oh!
I'm not too sure what happened, but
he went deep into the braking zone and tried to come back onto the race line, and I think clipped.
Yeah.
I think it was Wazza because he's in. He's going to change for a new wing. So I think that was an end plate that went flying. Armour on the soft tyre, 15.1, takes the fastest lap. Sadly, outside the top 10 at the moment, so no bonus point for the time being.
Very sorry for Wazza. He's been having a very, very good race.
He's had a very good showing. Very good showing. To be honest, most of the drivers have been having a decent display tonight, where no matter getting tongue-tied, despite where they are in the pack, everyone's showing some good racing up and down the grid. As Wookie's looking to come under a bit of pressure from Stoob now.
Oh, and Armour's going right for a very big dive, and he's made it stick.
Let's have a look.
Up into B10.
Yep, he is. That's 2 points currently for Armour, as he gets the bonus point. As we'll jump back up to Stoob, who's going to be lining up, as Fox takes it away. Stoob makes the move on Wookie before turn 1. So this will help his championship run.
But crucially, they're over a second away from Dakon.
Yes.
Not anymore.
Although he is closing in on Dakon, because Dakon's actually being hampered by both Bergen and Fanning. Obviously, Bergen's tyres not going to be in the best of condition, and Fanning being on a slower tyre himself, as Stu gets a bit twitchy through the uphill chicane.
Yep. Keep it clean till the end, guys. Stay out of trouble.
Let's go down the order a bit. See what we can see as Fanning's actually made the move on Bergen. As Dino got out of shape.
He's a bit laggy as well. That doesn't help the drivers around him.
It's a hindrance, but not much of a hindrance. Because if it's on the straight, it's not too bad. But in the corners, that's when you don't want to be catching anyone that's got like a lag or anything. Because you can't tell which part of the corner they're at. As Fox goes all the way around the outside of Wookie, but goes off track and gets track limits for it. Drops back in behind though. Plays the safer option and drops back in behind the McLaren. As Wazza takes fastest lap now. Let's jump up near the front to have a look at the scrap between, well, predominantly more Dakon and Stoob, because they're comp tier drivers.
How did Melvin get to P5? I didn't see that.
He snuck under the radar a bit there, the Dutchman. Keeping himself out of trouble and quiet. Since when have the Dutch been sly and come under the radar? Because Max Verstappen usually drives through with an iron fist. Anyway, keep an eye on this battle at the front, especially for Dakon and Stoob, as these two are two of the top drivers in the championship, and technically this is for the race win as well.
Yeah, it's all going to be very close.
As Stu's shaping up Dakon as he's been hampered by the Williams.
Who will have the better tyres? Who will have the most ERS?
Mm.
Who will be the closest to the car ahead?
Who's got the more confidence as well?
Yes, yes.
Because it's all right going for the move, but if you ain't got the confidence to pull it off, then you're not going to pull it off. But I think Dacon's flashing more than what Stube is, so I think Dacon's used more ERS than Stube has. I think Dacon's No, Dacon isn't flashing. Stube gets a bit of a twitch out the penultimate corner.
He's flashing now.
Yeah, he's flashing now, definitely. So Dacon...
Stube will be loving that.
Problem is, Dacon's getting the DRS from the cars in front, which is actually kind of helping him against Stube.
Yeah, but if Stube has plenty of battery, it won't really matter, I think.
Nah. Just probably biding his time, my guess. Playing the patience game, but running out of laps. But still, as Dacon's right up the gearbox of Bergen, because Bergen's tyres are looking worse for wear. But as we know, Bergen's getting the DRS off of Fanning, which is helping him to hold position against Dacon. Oh no! Back end's gone for Bergen. Tyres have gave up. Not what he wants. But that leaves Dacon vulnerable to Stube. As Stube makes the position. So Stube provisional race leader now. We're just a handful of laps to go as Bergen gets speeding in the pit lane. I don't think he's a happy chap right now. Still focusing on this battle between Dacon and Stube, because this is one of the crucial battles in the championship. Oh, Fanning getting out of shape. Luckily he keeps the car pointing in the right direction. Dacon looking to pounce into turn one, but Stube with the DRS off of Fanning. Stube flashing now as well, so Stube's using a lot of DRSs. Stube gets Fanning, Dacon still behind. But Fanning looking to get the plate, will look to get the place back. Jump a bit further down to see what's happening more middle packs. We've got at least the Gagler cars. Always as you jump to Armour, gets out of shape on the uphill chicane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars within one eye shot. As we're about to start the last lap with Stube in the lead. But Fanning will get DRS on this final lap. And the racer that he is will go for the move on the inside. And makes it stick. Fanning wants to have the win on the road. That's the racer that he is. Oh, so you've been handing tips to Stube, have you, Mark? Wondered why he just sat there and bided his time. As we have a yellow, I think that's the Haas right at the back, which is Sambo. But at the moment, Stubb's still looking to have the race win after Fanning's demotion, but Fanning looking to get the win on track. As Dacon, no! Dacon goes for a very late move, and there is contact between the two, and that's a bit messy.
That's not nice. Yeah, that's...
Dacon went for a do or dive on the last lap. Didn't quite pull off.
Dacon meant well, but it ended up being very clumsy.
Fanning takes the race win.
My...
What's happened there, Stubb?
I'm not too sure. I'll clip that and...
I think that'll probably be in the stewards.
Happens. Oh, that will definitely be in the stewards.
Yeah.
Oh, he went for the move. He went for the move on the inside in the final corner. Did Dacon. Oh, that's... Yeah, very...
I know
very
it's the last lap, but...
sector.
I know it's the last lap, but...
That gives the win to Wookie.
Yeah, Wookie... Yeah, Wookie will get the win after Fanning's demotion. Melvin second. Freddie third.
Yeah, somehow he managed to get third. He was down in ninth or something, and yeah.
Oh dear.
Berg's moved out of the way.
Oh dear.
Fox as well.
I think Stu's just left the league. Tempers are going to be flaring after that last lap. I know it's heat of the moment, but you got to be more courteous of where you go for the moves. As there it is, driver gets Fanning driver of the day as well, as he started P19, so the games gave it to him. So we'll run through the provisional order, minding stewards' decisions and demotions. Not used to seeing a Williams on the top step, that is for sure. But I've definitely seen Fanning on the top step a few times, so that's quite a common sight I've seen. So yeah, that's the... we'll look at the final comp results, provisional anyway. So Fanning wins on track. Wookie second, Melvin third, Freddie fourth, Armour fifth, Smith sixth, Convertible seventh, Stubb eighth, Eunice ninth, Wazza 10th, Gibbon 11th, Bergen 12th, Dino 13th, Fox 14th, Sambal 15th, and then the non-classifications of Airways 16th, B17 17th, Scottish Ninja 18th, J-Mer 19th, and our first retirement early on in the race, Baby Hornet. Apart from that last lap, rather tidy.
Well, first of all, I'd like to point out that Wookie won the race.
Yeah, Wookie won the race during after Fanning's demotion.
Yes. So I was saying that Wookie won the race, and he's actually half Spanish, so it's a home race win for him. So that's a pretty nice thing for him. And as the driver of the day, it's a tough one, I think, because we've got Freddie, who got P3 on his first race. But I think that over the whole race, I think Stubb had an amazing race.
Yeah, Stubb had a very strong race.
He managed to choose his overtakings and time the moment to go for P1, and it should have sticked. So I'm going to be giving my driver of the day to Stubb.
Yeah, despite what happens, I'd probably say the same vote, because he controlled it very well.
Yeah.
I mean, if it weren't for what happened on the last lap, I think Dacon could have been in contention for it as well, because he had a quite strong showing. Wookie as well, possible. Keeping himself up there. But yeah, I'll go with Stube as well. So Stube gets our driver of the day. So that's it for comp tier. We will be getting ready for the sports tier, which will be going live at 8:45, barring no hold-ups. But
happen.
yeah. But yeah, just a very quick one again. Sorry for the late start for the stream. Just a few miscommunications and stuff. End of that.
Yeah, misunderstanding. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll be back for the sports tier.
Yep.
So, last one. Thanks for being co-coms, Ant.
Yeah, no problems. Thanks for turning up, and thanks to everybody for tuning in.
Yeah, everyone that tuned in, thank you for that. And hopefully you'll come back for the sports tier. So, see you for when sports tier goes live. So, it's goodbye from me and Ant. So, see you soon.